Yeah. What up? What up? Student update. Great. Absolutely great. What up? What up? Hey. Hey. I see a la la. She pretty. Is a la la. This city. All right. Where's the? You know what? Next track. We got that Pretzel Rocks playing. Let me see where's the thing I'm looking for. I don't know. It's here somewhere. It's here somewhere. All right, let's see. Interesting. I gotta change that. No. can't go just letting. Where's the thing? Where's the thing? Let me see where I can find those two things. What up, Anthony? Good to see you, fam. How you doing? How's your day? What up? That's where it is. That one and that one. Okay. Interesting. Okay, we got Serious Wolf. Welcome back. Appreciate the 53 months.
At night would put lanterns on the front of their saddles to see the trail better in the dark. It was the very first form of satellite navigation.
Oh, that was great. What up, fam? How do? And then this we replace entirely. Oh no, let me keep that there. We gotta change it. How do we do that? Edit that. Remove it entirely. Why is it not showing up there? What in the what? Why does everything dislike me today? The old auth tokens are bad. So the bots are gonna break for it a little bit. Great. That's just my game. Fantastic. Fantastic. I see you, Serious, doing good, working your butt off, promoted to technical director. Hey, that's what's up. Congrats, man. Today we're gonna be editing some video. I'm trying to finish a Canva edit in the background. I might just show it. I mean, we're in just chatting, so we might as well just like show what we're up to. Let's just show it, cause reasons. It keeps making me re-log in the stuff that I've logged into. Come on, man. Stop it. Stop. All right, finally. Working with someone with a huge Hearthstone background, super hype. Dude, that's awesome. Hearthstone is flames. Lala is still all about her some Hearthstone. She rocks Hearthstone regularly. And it's lovely to see. Let's see. What? Look at this. Get it, hit. What if I can? What if you know? Right now, but yeah, tenfold. Probably the best job I've ever had. Dude, that's awesome. Congrats, fam. To be fair, I did choose a chill group of music for us to rock with because for reasons. Thank goodness, there it is. Alright, upload. Alright, upload. Alright, let go. We're gonna get that, bro. We're gonna move those. We're gonna make sure that we get it in for show. Get it in for show. Get it in and we flip. Oh no. Oh whoa. We're gonna get it, oh yo. We're gonna make sure we got it, those. We can get those on. Real quick, cause you wanna get this like this, then you gotta make sure that's the shit. You gotta get it, you gonna flip it and get it, you gotta move. Alright. Done. Okay. Boom, boom. So back into there. How dare you make all that noise? Perfect. Hey. Ooh, I have a better idea. Instead of putting it there, we can put it there and save ourselves some time. Yay. No. Peace. What up, Miss Peaches? How you doing? What? There we go. Copy this. Go back to this. Replace this. Change. Replace it and change. Do things. Make sure that we range it from changing. We exchanging. There it is. Finally, things are good. Things are up to date and where they should be. Fancy. Can't tell. Clear it up. Get well. Do that. Feel swell. Alright, so let's open this. Alright, now we can get into Premiere. Because we got a lot of video. we can replace all of this. So right now, if you're curious, like how we end up with a bunch of stuff on the clock, all the video and whatnot, this is how we do it really. So like, this is my editing process. So I feel like most of this, actually let me undo and then save as, save a copy as 2311. And then open 2311. So that way we don't mess up this one. So I'm gonna be able to have these to like reference later on. And then we don't need a lot of this other video. This is just text we can get rid of. Always curious how people do their edits. It's a process. It's a long process. But we can turn that music down a little bit. So which I don't even know what that is. So let's close. Let's get rid of most of this actually, because we haven't done the video recording. Because man, just the stuff. All right. This is for the prompter for last month's video. If you want to see what this video actually looks like, it is in the videos, TikTok. Got to. Or did I export them somewhere else? I think I did. Yeah. Nope. Are they in here? Where did I put them? Goodness. Oh. Is it in here? No, I don't know where any of this is anymore. I have too many things in all these folders. I would have thought it's in here. You know what? Let's check this. Let's go to export. And it should take us to the default save location. Videos, TikTok 2023-10. All right, cool. So it should be in here. Oh, there it is. So this was the last month's video. I've spent years working both in front of and behind cameras, so I have a high level of appreciation for people who can nail a line perfectly live. I mean, look at some of these examples of me failing to hit. You got any others? This is the joy of like keeping on my video. Be powered capture card that bleh. I literally have all the footage of me just best wrong. Chance someone has to read written lines perfectly the first time, because I still want the prompter. Like,
well, DJ, why does any of this matter?
It matters because Elgato just released the prompter. Its features are going to make many broadcasters' lives, mine included, much easier. Let me show you. I really want the prompter like ASAP. Multiple adapters. The faster they give it to me, the better I'm going to be. Webcams and DSLRs. 2. I was in the video and I didn't fill out the form fast enough because I had to leave, and they were like, well, no, you didn't watch the video if you submit this. And I was just like, all right, cool. I didn't remember until the next week. They were already out. The Elgato prompter challenge. And I tell you, I'm frustrated. Welcome back to the Grand Finals, live on the grand stage in sunny Los Gatos, California. I'm DJ from Twitch, and I'll be your host for this evening. This past week has been such an exciting showdown between the semifinalists, and soon we'll see Team 1 and Team 2 go head-to-head, battling it out for the $1 million prize pool. Team 1 was not favored to be here in the finals after dropping to the losers bracket, but they've clawed their way back, even taking out Team 3, last year's final champion. Before we meet our final teams on the stage, let's send it over to the analyst desk to cover what to expect in the final match. Like I told you, fam, I've spent years working. So yeah, I made it to where it loops. It takes a lot of work to get it to loop, but it worked. So now the kicker is we don't need all this. Like, most of this is actually way old, so we can just get rid of those. And really on the timeline, the only thing we have now is the fade in of the ad. Like, the ad is just solid in the top corner, like you see right up there. And then it fades out, and then at the end of the video, it fades back in so that we can loop. So that you can put Twitch chat in it. Yes, it's a requirement. I need it. And then what's cool is that if I had the prompter right here, I would be reading Twitch chat while looking straight at you. So like you get that personal feel of like, look at somebody in the face, which I feel like is crucial, man. Like, it's part of the joy of broadcasting. But since we don't need these anymore, we can just really drop these. So if we balit, since this is a different video anyways, we can go back to this one, close. And then we can just take all of the prompter stuff. We don't need any of that. Now, these are presets that I already made. I want to keep those, but like all the other little like filler stuff, we don't need these. We're going to replace all this anyway. So like to make my life easier, I will drop a bunch of this stuff that we don't need. So just yeet. So now this is the bare minimum of what we got. And I feel like we could probably get rid of the audios as well and keep the music, because one of these is going to be the one that we use for the overall sound, because I have 2 of them thus far. No, let's just leave these. I'll probably end up redoing it anyway. So like, I actually do like that audio, so I might keep it in there. And we're going for a minute, but let's get back over to here, because these are all the videos that I have this month, because we are covering the wave panels. Like, I just put them up today. That was the joy of it. So we got these here. We can just really just drag and drop. Done. So right now the key is to put them in order with what we need from them. So if we go in here, we double click it, we're gonna mute them anyways, but like this, I wanted to have the wave panels and then the zoom out. So right about there is the out point. Scroll this way and then go to right when it starts to move in the other direction. So like, oh, right there. So that's the in. And then we can just drag this down on the timeline. So boom, we go here. That's the timeline. And if you see, we got the add up in the top corner, so you know that's what that is. So we go over to here. I feel like I said I did some of these in a different order. That's a lot of that. And then we check this one. No, cancel. Double check this. Yeah, we want these. That's going to be what it is. Tear that. Get right to there. Out. Drag it back this way. Right when we start the movement in. Let me drag this to here. It didn't even do what I wanted it to. Let's double check it. Let's remove that. I think I put the wrong order. So like put the out first. So that's the in. Yeah, that's what it was. Go to here at the moment that it pulls off, that's the out. So then we pull that there. Actually, let's just mute this layer so we don't have to worry about hearing the audio. And we don't have to mute the whole layer. Like technically we could just like take this one. The key that I always like to do is unlink them, because they're linked by default to the audio and video, so you don't like accidentally desync your audio. Just boom, delete that. So now, loud. Ooh, sweet mercy, that's loud. So we just kind of zoom into this. Can we set the layer volume? Nah, so let's just take the clip, zoom in vertically, and then just take that bar and then lower it, because goodness gracious, still too loud. Slightly lengthen that. Okay. So I feel like most of this we don't necessarily need to click every time we adjust, right? Like we just need to make sure that we get the parts that are most important. In. The sound has happened. Out. Ooh, I hit in again, so that's the out. Let's go back to here. In. Move it there. All right, so then we got those. I feel like that's the opening, so this is what we want next. Just the tearing of the tape. Tape is loud, so like we can split this. So like let's get to that, there. Out. In. And then we go down a little bit to where we start pulling a little bit more. So we're right here-ish. So another endpoint. Ooh, too much movement before that. That's the endpoint. And right when we pull that last piece off, that's the out point. So we just drag that again. So it's giving us kind of like easy mode, right? Like we get to adjust and make sure that we are grabbing exactly the audio we need. Let's zoom in to make sure that we, so let's select all of these and then hopefully I can just move that. Nope, it doesn't work for all of them. Hurt a little bit, but we get to still kind of get it to closest to where they are. I feel like there's going to be a faster way to do this, but for now, this will do the job. I could probably speed those up, but we'll see. Evening to you as well, White Shadow. Appreciate the watch streak. 3 streams straight. Good looking out. How you doing? How's your day? What's happening? How you feeling? What up? What up? What up? What up? All right, let me see if everything is connected. Cool. We still good for now. All right. So I'm gonna put over like voiceover on all of this, but for now we'll just get this working. Probably could speed some of these up to like probably like 1.5 speed, but I also don't want to overdo it. All right, so then we've got a box opening. Why are they so loud? Out. Actually, no, I'll put the out to about here. That way we get to most of it. It's only a 4-second clip anyways, so like, just put that volume down to there. So it's there, and then I got a couple of these different ones where I've played around. Let's go with this one. Chilling, working after work was the highlight of your day. I got to go to a doctor's visit, which was interesting. And it worked out way better than I was hoping it would. So like about as nice as it can be. So right here, and then I got to come and hang out with the fam. What was your highlight of your day? Now what's cool about these is that we'll be able to put these in. We get that, and then just we're gonna speed this up by like cutting out the excess. We got Semper Turtle. Welcome back. 2 months of sub support, my dude.
This is the way.
Good to see you. I'm doing well, Semper Turtle. How about yourself, fam? How are you, fam? Show some love. Hype is loose in the chat to Semper Turtle, fellow friend of Champ, also military veteran. You know what to do. You know what to do. I don't even need to tell you. You know the rules. You see a check them out. You see the check, you know they're a military veteran. And Semper Fi connected Marines.
Go follow your mans.
I don't make the rules. I mean, technically I do, but you know what to do. Go do it. All right, so we got the first one in there. How have you been, Turtle? What's going on with you, fam? How's your day? How you feeling? What's up? What's up? Oh wait, we didn't put the proper output, so let's go back in here. And then let's go here. Actually, note that was the wrong. Let's put the input here. And right the second, the frame where my fingers get out of the frame, we pop the next one in, and then we go just far enough to see when the next one starts coming in, and then we get right outside the frame, input, and the second those fingers come out, because the key is it's that we're moving in actual time, right? Like it's my fingers moving things. I mean, like reaching, placing, reaching, placing. So like we're removing those snippets. That's for some odd reason, that's how TikTok and basically mobile video work. Like you remove all of the little real-time stuff and just chilling, grabbing some dinner. I'll be lurking a bit. Appreciate the lurk, fam. Glad to hear you're well. Fam, seriously, go follow Semper Turtle. Whew. All right. So what'd you get for dinner? I feel like it's the real question of the hour. Like we can't be talking about dinner and not acknowledge the deliciousness. All right, so we know it's right about there, in placed. And the second thing, his fingers is out. Boop, out. Drag this in, and then we go over a little bit. In, out. So now we got that's really the only 4 pieces of this, right? So it's not like there's more. I'm not hiding anything. Just and since it's an Elgato video, the fact that the Stream Deck is in there is just a nice little bonus. And it's an Elgato like mouse pad. It's a gigantic mouse pad. So, ooh, let me adjust these last clips because I feel like I didn't touch the volume of them, and I know they're loud. I recorded these on my phone, so I'm very surprised that they're so loud, but at the same time, it's like I'm very glad that I thought to check these now before we rip our ears. What up, Malice? All right, cool. So next, oh, we didn't rotate these. Rude. I mean, I can rotate them in a minute. I had like 3 or 4, or at least 2 of these. There it is. That's the one we want. So like, I moved it because I wanted to make sure to add that into the video. And then we place this, and then we just rotate it because it's got to rotate. Like, rotation. What? Oh, we're not on the program view. So 180. Boom. Just that easy. Can't wait for your lady to finish her stream. Stuff Reno so you can make the filet mignon you picked up last night.
You out here making filet?
Damn. That's what's up. Always a good idea. All right, cool. So now we could just lower this down again to there. And since we got the book, I know I went into, there it is. I knew I went in here to the book. So we're gonna like go page by page as we're going through the instructions. So like, let's properties. Nope. Source settings. Can we adjust that? No. All right. So we'll just snip it and adjust it later. Coming up with a plan for my students. Got to tweak some things. Hey, sometimes you got to tweak, man. Life happens like that. So first things first. So we go from here. And actually, flip that page open. And we drag this out, right? So we just put that. Wait, that's not what we need. Oh no, it is. I was like, oh no, it's too long, but it might still be too long. Let's move this out of the way. Put this right where it's supposed to be. Oh, I forgot about the audio again. Actually, that's why we're going back in here because we're going to move over a little bit to about right there for the in, over here for the out. So let me drag it out. It's placed. Volume. Coming up with a plan for you. So what are you working on for your students that you got to tweak? Shadow, this is a chat stream. We got to figure it out. Let's talk about it. All right, so we're gonna adjust we're gonna rotate these in a little bit, but for now, like, they do what they do. So we got that, and then so I do want to keep the page flip. So right here, we're gonna go to here. Drag this out a little bit, and then volume, and then we're gonna go. We could stretch that out a little bit, but for now, let's hit the input there, and then move it over. Oh, I redid them all. I can remove that then. Deleted. I gotta delete both of those. I forgot that I did this. Tory Rise today. Nice. Set that John up. I think it was after this. We restarted the whole thing. Nope. But I am seeing a bunch of stuff that I'm going to end up adjusting. So let's see. Actually, this was good to have been there, because that is the first page switching to the second page. And then that's the second page there. And then we want this page flip. So the input, output to there. I apparently missed a bunch of it. Also, I didn't even do this step. So how long is the finished video going to be? I'm aiming for 60 seconds. I want it to be a short or something nice. We'll see. And we're already at 20 seconds. So we're already a third of the way there. The question is, I feel like we can pretty solidly make this 60 seconds. We probably make this more depending on how I handle this. It's about the end. We already got the end there. Let's go back. There it is. And so before it zooms in, I feel like is where the out point should be for that one. So let's bring this over here. What up, Boyd Kitty? Good to see you. Hello, hello, hello. All right, so we got that, and then at some point we're going to end up needing to flip the page. So like, not flip the page, but when we go to the next page. So like from here, that's a good endpoint. Switch it over to the other page. If we're going to screw it in, we need that. So technically we don't even need that because I didn't screw any of them in. So then we go to the next page flip. Endpoint. Bring this one over here so we got a little bit more space, and I'm probably going to end up flipping that again. Let's see, that is, it's 4 seconds. That's too long. So we get the flip, and then we could just like kind of like cut it here and then go over. Actually, before we cut it, let's turn that volume down. So then we cut it about right after the page flip happens. We get that volume pop. Let's cut it there. Then skip into where I move it into place. So we're right here. Cut it again. And then just like I put it in place and show that's where you pop it in. So then we can take this. I'm trying to see where the speed is, because I know that we can adjust the speed of it and speed it up, because it's basically what we're going to do. Time remapping. Speed. Yup. Let's take this to 200. Let's go ahead and put this in the scene. I don't need to make a keyframe for it. Like we don't need to do all that. There's got to be another way to do it if it's not just immediately there. Because I feel like that's the thing. We don't necessarily need the keyframe. Cancel. When did I put a keyframe in? I don't remember putting any keyframes in. I mean, we technically could just like delete that whole piece right there. Right? Just boom, get away. So like, nobody's gonna miss that little half a second. Working on getting the infer read in regards to reading and changing the outcome of a story. Ooh. I've been doing pretty well. Teddy, how about yourself? Welcome back. Good to see you, fam. All right. I also like how Semper Turtle gifted themselves. It showed over here that Semper Turtle just gifted Semper Turtle a 2-month tier 1 subscription, when on Twitch it says it's been a gift from Champion 7B. I'm very confused by all of that, but interesting look. New dashboard app. I was very intrigued. Taking it one day at a time. Hey, that's the way to do it, man. One day at a time is really the only way to do it. All right, so let's get back into here, because we do still have, like, this is the next step. Oh, that actually is the thing that we've want to focus on. I probably could put that in there since I do scroll a couple times, but let's pop this here. And then, nope. Okay, so let's go to there. I did want to go for that one originally, but I ended up changing it. But we can also take that little snippet out, move it in. We can shorten that as well because it doesn't necessarily need to be that long. I'm gonna figure out a quick way to like shorten that speed, like just to speed up a clip in the middle. Well, that shot and joys. I'll play Boomerang when we play for you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. When is that one's gonna get announced? I know it should be soon. Or like when is it gonna launch? I feel like it should be like any day now at this point. February, all right, cool. Soon. All right, so we got those to snap on. We got that to do. I feel like it should be the end of the book. All right, cool, yeah. So the next thing we have is the clips. So we, right when we get off screen, and rip it open, dump them out. Right when the hands disappear, outro. So boop, boop, boop. This is gonna be a long video. It seems like it was gonna be short, but like, it's not. So let me take these, endpoint. Yeah, this is gonna be more than a minute. I'm gonna have to delete some stuff. Got delayed to February. Okay, cool. Close tech alpha, nice. Oh, so this is where this starts. That's close enough. It's actually a long enough clip where we're gonna have to shorten it anyways. All right, so now we may have to remove these whole sections, or at least shorten them considerably, because man, actually this can get shortened. So like we shorten that to here. Cut that. Right before we reach. Cut there. Okay. Cut again. So we take this, cut that out. We got that just so where's all screen. Cut that little bit out. And then holding shift and pressing delete deletes the clip and then moves everything on the timeline that's behind it up to the spot where you delete it. So like if you notice, we had this little clip right here that's like a wasted close to half a second. Let's see what we got. So we got 59:24. It was like 30. Yeah, so that's basically 3/4 of a second that we can just get rid of. So we select it, hold shift, delete, everything moves. Pretty fun. Glad to hear it, fam. I was hoping for that. All right. So we got post it up, put it together, pick it up, put it on. And we probably can, yeah, we can just remove a bunch of this. So place it. Just kind of like go to there. So we cut, delete, snapped. That's good enough. So right there, We get the snap. We cut. Delete this. So now, technically, I'm sad at myself because I didn't like lower all these to where I should have before I did that cut, because now I have to lower them individually instead of just lowering one down here. Okay, so that's a little longer than I wanted it to, but still gets the point. Still gets the point across, and then we got this. Let's see. Got those. So yeah, we're gonna remove some stuff. Like this. We can flip that up. Put that down. That whole portion in there we can cut out a little bit. So here. Cut from there. Back to here. So we flip up. And then actually while we're in the middle of this. So from here, we cut that. So like this filler and then get it out of the way. So then like, I love how that motion went right into just like the fade, just like the opening that bottom, whoop, swipe right into the zoom. So boom, easy ways to kind of remove space. So I'll probably end up removing these just because they take up a little bit more space than I want them to. And then all of these we're gonna end up adjusting and resizing. And what's cool is that like technically this one, is this one upside down? That was the first one. This one was adjusted, this one. So starting here, that one. So this, we can select it, we take that motion, we copy it, select all of these. Can we paste motion? Yep, just paste motion. So all of those are flipped as they need to be. So we'll undo that and then we'll just paste that motion again after we're done with most of the other cuts. Because now that is done. Get that done, then we got this. Oh man, I undid that one off screen. In. Out. Actually, we won't even bother with the in on that because that's funny, but like it may not necessarily be needed. So like let's remove that whole intro and then just go from, we just take it from the dumping right there. That's the end point. And then yeah, that's too long. That is 10 seconds in and of itself. So we could just literally just take this part. It seems longer than once you put it down on the
Right, let's bring that beat back.
timeline. It seems so much shorter. All right. So then that's pretty much that. Then over here, go into this. Okay, so in. So in, so out. Because there's so much footage in there that we don't need all of it. So put the in and out, and then once it's down, we just kind of like fast forward. So right before I move that, so in, out. Actually, we don't need the whole pressing. We can just like put it the placement out. Put this right next to this one. Hey, not with the music notes. Appreciate them notes, my dude. How you doing, man? Also, your coworkers wilding. Hilarious. Honored. Appreciate you. Trying to be like you when I grow up, man. Y'all ain't know, but the homie not is buttery schmooth. I'm trying to be like him when I grow up. Okay, so we place that in, rotate, out, drop that right there. Then in, out. Just kind of put those right over there. Done. See? Smooth. Speedy. Expedient. Ooh, and I keep forgetting to stupidly adjust this volume down when I bring these clips in. On the bright side, it's just a much nicer situation to not have to bring in too much. So like, boom, place, turn, place. And I feel like I actually can shorten that. So like once this pops down to there, we can cut right here. So like this, boom, deleted. I feel like we could almost bring all this together, but I still have steps that I've purposefully left out right now. So like this. This is only 4 seconds, but like 4 seconds is a long time. Take this out. In. Also, Not knows that I've been working on video editing for a long time. Like back when we used to do our old job, like I was editing then. All right, so this one is the snapping those together so that this piece should technically go in there. Will it fit? Just slightly too big. So we move this piece over. Ooh, volume, let's go. So move this over, move this down, move this in. I'm probably gonna move it back, but actually we can cut some of that down. What up, Katie? Good to see you. Group editing fam. He makes a valid point. We used to sit together in the living room of our apartment and all be editing like animated music videos. It was great. Like we would find our favorite animes, splice them up to music videos. It was a blast. I wish I had some of those videos anymore, because that was a good time. Placed. You can kind of skip to here. It's not a lot getting removed, but it's enough. So boom, rid of that. So like, oh yeah, there's a lot of that can go. So like, flip it open. See, before it even opens, we can like cut that. Wish I did 2 of those days, fam. It was so fun. And then we actually we can just like, I wish I remembered because there's got to be something where it's not necessarily keyframes to speeding this up, because there's no way that this should be uneditable right now. Like, go to effects, speed. We're not looking for the lumetri. Video effects. I don't want to have to put in speed. I know there's something else in here. I'm gonna have to Google it real quick, like, because there's a couple of these that I would love to like double speed, kind of burn through, because I want it to be we're showing all the stuff happening. And I don't want to paste the placement of the motion filter that I'm going to refresh all of these until after I have them all edited, because then I'm gonna have to keep adding them in individually. That's just a lot of editing. Also, that could have been, I did like the fact that we flipped the page open. You got the easy clicks. Place them down. And then we move these. Actually, we can almost move everything. I feel like these aren't until the next step anyways. So just move these over. I'll do that audio change, move this to here. Back to the library. We may actually just delete this one entirely. We'll see. But now that we're here, pick them up, put them together. This is where it took a minute, because it took me a minute to see how they snap together. Because I snapped them together to get the whole piece. So I think each bag was 3 of them, because there's 6 pieces of that cover one whole panel. Let's see, right? Because that is a 5-minute video. There's no reason that should be 5 minutes. It should be like 10 seconds at most. All right, so we get picking these up. That's the out. This is the in. Perfect. So we get the in of just picking those up. That's still too much. I need to speed that up. And then skipping it to here, because this is where, let's go ahead and zoom this in. This is where the first snap happens. I need to find a better snap. There it is. There. How long is that? Let's hit the volume, because sheesh. Okay, back to here. Hey, what's going on, Poon Dog? How you doing? I thought I brought the whole thing in the screen. That's what it is. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this one is the last one. So we got to get this one, so that we can at least show the first click and the last click of one of. Oh, that you can hear the snap. That's too long. Also hit that volume. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, so whoa, undo that. And then grab these. Move them over a scotch. Okay, yeah, I can just deselect that. I really just selected and put it all the way back to the beginning, because there's no reason for the music to be way over there. If the snap doesn't happen to the end, I can cut off most of that. We get to right about here, we can cut the rest of that out. So then we cut, delete, save so much time. And then we take the audio, move it up a layer. We take this audio, move it up some layers. Right. So we got the snaps, and then the next thing is to snap them together. I think that it would be at the end of this video or this little recording. Nope, let's get it here, double check. All right, there it is. I'm not gonna show the second one, like we already see that part. There it is. Perfect. All right, so the cool part about this is that once I place it out, we're gonna edit it down again. So like snap. So this, we only need this long enough to show that first placement. Boom. So it's flat. I'm actually gonna cut this mid movement. I don't want to, but I feel like just in the interest of saving time, I'm gonna. And then we cut here and delete all that. And that's it. We don't need to have the whole thing animate out. So we just cut that, delete this. All right, so let's look at the 28 seconds we have so far. So we got the wave panels info. Open them up. That can be shortened. That actually is a pretty solid 30 seconds. Because it literally is that easy. Like you place all your stuff, the frames snap together. It took minutes. And then once they're snapped together, comes the snapping them together again. So let's see. Did I show snapping them together in here? I think I did. Yes, I should have. There we go. Yeah, we already edited that. So then yup, perfect. So then that plays out, and then this immediately after. And is it this? Yes. Ugh. So actually, let me move this audio down to the bottom because I keep moving this unintended. I do not want to move that audio. I like it where it is, but I don't want to be grabbing it every time I'm adjusting it. So let's move that for now, because then I can like grab all of these and not have to keep moving the main audio for the video. Okay, so there's that. Excuse me. Actually, yes, this is what I wanted to do. I want to grab these and then move these over because this is one sequence. So that's a nice little sequence right there. So then we look in the book. Yeah, we can actually remove this whole first part because like that's just wiping down the back of it. And then we go into snapping them together. So if we remove this, it speeds up the video. Now we keep this in this order. That actually works because following the directions, it does put you right where you need to be. So let's go ahead and slide that over to there. We move this one over to here. And then we just take all of this, move it over as well. Boop, boop. We bring over the adhesives. Swoop. And then immediately into sticking. Perfect. So it's gonna be more than a second. It's gonna be more than I wanted it to. It's gonna be more than minutes, should I say? Unless I can find those snippets to kind of shorten this or speed up some of these. I feel like we probably Google it and find it really quickly. An easy way to do it without the keyframes. I feel like it shouldn't need keyframes for the thing I'm trying to do with it. But we are at 58 seconds. 58, almost 59 seconds. Like 0.06 seconds. 0.06 frames, should I say? It's just 30 frames a second. I think this is so almost where we need to be for that. And then get the sticky part there. Yeah, this is just a short clip showing how it went on with the wall. And then there's just video of me placing one. So the question is, does it go better side to side or angled top down? So like from here, there, or yeah, let's go from here. And ouch. Volume again. And then we go into the placements. Do I need this part? Because that's just adding more sticky. We don't need that. I feel like it doesn't add anything. Get the volume on this one. Go here. I feel like this is just like showing them off. We don't need that step. So now I feel like it's just about that's perfect. We don't need to even show too much detail about me pressing them in because you already know what it is at this point. Like pressing them up, pressing them up. Yeah, that's even too long. cut, delete. Cut right here. And then we show the rest of them if I have all of them in. So that took a long time putting that one up. And reposition the camera so we can get them right. Oops. Oops. In. Volume. Yeah, I can still shorten these down. I just need to find the right edit. Oh, there it was. There was a click. So now we just get the last three or last two. Actually, we don't even need the audio necessarily. We can get just that thumb push. And that last thumb push. Don't joke or roast my lack of dusting. I know somebody gonna do it. There it is. Got him. I feel like I had one shot to showcase everything in the end, hopefully. Apparently I did not. Yeah, because that's everything else. Let's get that out of here. Hey, and I could just export this to my Dropbox and then add it to this, and then we just got to trim out like 8 seconds. So once we can speed the video up, that's gonna make that a whole lot easier. This is only like a second of footage. Save the Dropbox, same place, and it's done. So if we tab over to Dropbox, it should be here any second. And it's here. Boom. So we slide this in here. Thank goodness for mobile stuff. Now we just adjust the audio of these to bring them down because they're all loudish. Oh yeah. So I think I literally, all we gotta do now is add voice to this and then we're finished. Add voice, trim it down to hopefully to be a minute on the head. So let's actually place this where we need it to be at a minute marker. So that way I know exactly where I need to aim to keep the video shortened down to. All right, so now there's two things we got to do. One, I want to normalize the audio on all these. So let's go in here and adjust the volume. So we got the minus, let's go minus 45 just to see how that sounds on this first clip. Not bad. So let's take that minus 45, let's take that volume, we copy that, and really apply that to all of these, except for the one we're using. Paste, all the volume is level. That in and of itself makes life a little bit easier, because I feel like some of these, okay, cool, they don't like overdo the volume. I was wondering if it would be like multiple volumes now, and I think there are, but like not in a way that's gonna be a problem. So now we take the ones that we need to flip and we get to flipping those. So like starting here, I think this was one of them that we had to adjust. Let's see. Twas. So now we look at the yep, the rotation is 180. So we can just see if we can copy that rotation. Let's see which one's needed. So here, is it the rest of the video? I feel like it might be the rest of the video, except for the one that we just added. Up to here. Well, that one, no, that one actually is the right level. So here is fine. So here, so from this video right here, all the way to the one right in front of the text to here. So now we can just like, we unselect these. Deselect these. I may have to add that other one back. Yeah. It did not paste, so I need to copy the whole thing. Just copy that whole motion. And then from here to here, paste. So now everything is right side up. Yeah, that's way too long. That in and of itself we can remove. So if we select this and we remove it, hey, we don't even need to speed anything up. Yeah, we can add a little bit more time now. No, but we still need to remove like 2 seconds, but like it's not too bad. So if we get to a second, is right here. That's a whole lot more smooth just by removing that one section. I'm a big fan of ease of use. Let go. All right, so let's watch to see what we have, what we can shorten. All right, let's pause that music so we can hear the music in this. That one I feel like we can remove and probably be right under where we need to be. Because I feel like this gets the point across of ripping open the top. That's just extra. Oh yeah, so we just can trim something and be fine. That. Opening that up, we can remove part of that. So we get to right here. Oh, actually, we don't need to remove that whole thing. So we need to remove 0.10 frames. Sheesh. So 10 actual frames. Did we rip this one open? Nah, so we can probably just get rid of. So if we cut this, this is probably all we need to cut to be exactly at a minute. Oh, technically, we could do with 1 or 2 more frames. Because being right at a minute puts us 1 frame short. Because there's 1 dark frame. So like, let's remove 9 frames from this. Cut, delete, and then perfect, because then this is the out. This is the in. So now we have exactly a minute of footage, which puts it perfectly in line to be a YouTube short. Also the right length for TikTok. And the audio just like perfectly fits. Let's go. So all we got to do is voice this and then we're done. I like the flip. I don't know why. Oh, hold on. What was that? Oh, that is so good. That is exactly what we need. And the ad is on screen for exactly 5 seconds. And then fades out. And at the end of it, it starts to come back at 0.26. So we get like a second and 6 frames more at the end. Whew, this is good, fam. I'm excited. All right, so now we just gotta handle the chat, the talking about it. All right, so let's see. Actually, let's zoom this into about. Perfectly there. Because that way we have the whole thing in here. Let's arm this for recording. Come with me while we prepare the Elgato Wave panels and put them up in my studio. Obviously, we got to unbox, show you all the goodies inside. We got the frames, the mounting, and the clips. Now, the cool part about the audio of an area is by using something like sound panels, you soak up some of the echo that you would otherwise have. And these are pretty simple to put together. So you kind of snap 6 pieces together and you have your hex. Then you got to use your easy click frames to connect them to each other. You can see the stack of frames there. Ignore my dirty mouse pad. We'll take that easy click frame, click it in. Satisfied. And then we go find our mounting pads, place them on the back, and put it on the wall. Now each one of these just kind of snaps onto the frame, so ease of use is already there. Once you've mounted them to the wall, you're good to go. And I get the feeling it didn't record any of that. Yep, I don't think it had the audio set to the right source. So, ooh, I know what I'm gonna do. Ocean audio. So now we can just like record this. We can start that playing. Or let me double check and make sure I can't find the right audio source. Edit preferences. Audio. Whoa. There we go. Audio hardware. Default inputs. Chat mic. Done. That works. Now we literally, that's all we needed to do. That's all we needed to do. Gravy. Hit okay, hurry up, come on. Let go. Save my settings, please and thanks. And first things first, save. Like I haven't saved in a good long while. You've been here for the whole time, so you know when the last time I saved was. Don't roast me. I wish I had my prompter because then I could actually write a perfect script. It's not gonna be that perfect this time. Good evening, Deaf Monkey. Good to see you, man. What's up? What's up? Terrifying. So first things first, let's go ahead and remove that. Can I set the audio voiceover record settings? I don't want to hear me right now. Pre-roll 3 seconds, post-roll 2 seconds, countdown sound cues, no. Source input, yeah, that's fine. Can I just like remove this? Wait, where's the mute track? Solo track, let's mute it and then record because rip ears. Can I record? Because it's turned off on the timeline. Oh man, rude. All right, so let's just turn down the volume of the whole thing so I don't have to hear it because then we can record and be fine. What's up, fam? DeejayKnight here, talking to you about the Elgato Wave panels. I got these a little while ago because I wanted to help my audio situation. I already know that I ruined it, but let's see what it sounded like. What's up, fam? DeejayKnight here, talking to you about the Elgato Wave panels. I got these a little while ago because I wanted to help my audio situation. Audio slurring, so can't be slurring voice. It's not how that works. All right, so let me see. Go to here, play that music real quick. Close this. Close this. Let me see. I wonder if they're ever going to put orange wave panels because I'll rock some of those. So for those of you curious, if you're wondering, I'm just literally just double checking the Elgato side to make sure that I have the right phrasing. Could you just paint them orange? Yeah, but it's not the same. I don't want the like fake painted orange. I want them to be orange. let's check out the Elgato trailer.
Looking like a zoo in here, whole crew in here. What it do in here? Think I lost my mind. Loose screw in here, then I walk outside. And everybody looking at me while I got them all in my sights. Picking them off, taking them out, looking like daylight in the night. And with the feelings, the only time will give me everything that I deserve. My it.
Nice. Simple. To the point. Okay. Hey, I see you, Doc Hazard. Appreciate the raid, fam. All right, let's tab it back over to Cha. Let's see. What is this? Toggle sync log? I'm not trying to mess with that for now. All right, so let's turn the volume down real quick. Let's mark this for record. DeejayKnight here, and we're talking about audio. I wanted to set my acoustics game up in my home studio, so I got myself some wave panels from Elgato. They're easy to put together. We've got those frames, mounting, clips. We put them in the bleh. It's too much. Let's see how that sounds. DJ. It's a little too loud still, so DeejayKnight here, and we're talking about audio. I have to go to work. Hey, appreciate the raid, fam. Acoustics game up in my home studio, so I got myself some. Let's pause that in the background because it's too much. DeejayKnight here, and we're talking about audio. I wanted to set my acoustics game up in my home studio, so I got myself some. Appreciate you bringing the community over from Elgato. They're easy. Actually, what's cool is that like that whole intro, I feel like I can leave. DeejayKnight here, and we're talking about audio. I wanted to set my acoustics game up in my home studio, so I got myself some wave panels from Elgato. All right, so let's redo that because I got to rephrase it because Elgato sent me the wave panels, so I didn't get myself. I ordered them and they sent them, but got to be keeping it a buck with the audio. So what's up? DeejayKnight here, and we're DeejayKnight here, and this month we're talking audio. I wanted to step my acoustics game up in my home studio, so Elgato sent me some wave panels. With easy installation, snap together frames, easy mounting, it's pretty solid to get yourself situated. All right, so we can just turn this back on and then cut right around the middle of that. So let's turn this down to about a -15. DeejayKnight here, and this month we're talking audio. I wanted to step my acoustics game up in my home studio, so Elgato sent me some wave panels. With easy installation, snap together frames, easy mounting, it's pretty solid. All right, cool. So we can probably go from about here. Easy installation, wave panels. So cut there. Actually, we don't need to cut, just like shorten it there. Undo. So let's start switching back and forth between two audio inputs, because if it's going to do me like this, then I want to make sure that they are set up properly. DeejayKnight here, and this month we're talking audio. I wanted to step my acoustics game up in my home studio, so Elgato sent me some wave panels. Now they've got a really keep forgetting that that's loud. How do I change that to? Oh, I can set that to output. Let's go in the audio settings. That is no full screen. That quit playing with me. Edit preferences, audio hardware, default output. Let's set this to chat. So that way we can kind of hear it through an audio where I can turn it down so I'm not like caught off guard. Audio. Yeah, that works.
Set my acoustics game up in my home studio, so
Yeah, it is weird. I could just export it and then pull it into Audition and do it easier in there, but like that's too many apps, man. All right, so Arm, this one for, I wish I could like set it to start the voiceover. Maybe I set the endpoint at the end of this clip so that the voiceover starts there. Actually, let's put it right about here so that way we can set it to, if it works.
Step my acoustics game up in my home studio, so Elgato sent me some wave panels.
Now, it's a really simple installation. We've got our frames, mounting, and clips. Check the instructions really quickly, as we always should. Dump out the frames. Each bag has 3 frames. Okay. Let's see how this sounds. Now, it's a really simple installation. We've got our frames, mounting, and clips. Check the instructions really quickly, as we always should. Dump out the frames. Each bag has 3 frames. All right, so now we know how we can redo that. So
Step my acoustics game up in my home studio, so Elgato sent me some wave panels.
now the installation is as simple as it can get. You got your frames, mounting, and your panels. Nope, your clips. So actually we can set that to right there. Now the installation is absolutely essential. You've got your frames, mounting, and clips. Check the instructions to make sure we're not doing anything wrong. Each one of these bags has 3 panel frames. So we snap them together. 6 of those makes 1. Put them together. And then you into the bleh. All right, let's see. So I feel like I can kind of remove this line. So let's see how this sounds up to there.
Panels. Now the installation is absolutely essential. You've got your frames, mounting, and clips.
Check the instructions to make sure we're not doing anything wrong.
Each one of these bags has 3 panel frames.
So we snap them together. 6 of those makes 1. Put them together. That part. 6 of those makes 1. And then we can just cut that. I mean, we don't have to delete this, just the reasons. So let's Arm, set this as the new input. This one for voiceover. Six of those makes 1. And now we double check the instructions for the easy click frames. Ooh, the clips. 6 of those makes 1. And the next steps say to use the clips to connect those frames together. So pour out our bag of clips, move them to the side, ignore the desk. Set those together, give it a nice click. Satisfying. And now comes the easy mount. Take our command strips, stick them to the back, put them on the wall, and it's just as easy as pushing them in to make sure they're connected to the snaps. So we can redo some of that. I feel like most of it is good. And the next steps say to use the clips to connect those frames together. So pour out our bag of clips, move them to the side, ignore the desk. Set those together, give it a nice click. Satisfying. And now comes the easy mount. Take our command strips, stick them to the back, put them on the wall, and it's just as easy as pushing them in to make sure they're connected to the snaps. Tessa adhesive strips. I need to see how that's pronounced so I can say it right. Tessa power strips. Trying to see if they have video, because if they have a video, then I can see what the proper description is. It's a GIF. I wonder if I have a YouTube. I don't see. Nope. There it is. YouTube from the website. Nope, does not have that.
Tessa.
Tessa. Okay. There it is. There it is. It might be wrong. Oh, wait, no. It's company. Sweet. So Tessa power strips. So that's what we're going to use to talk about those. Move them to the side. Ignore the desk. Set those together. Give it a nice click. Satisfying. And now comes the easy mount. Take our command strips. Take our command strips. Stick them to the back. Actually, just delete that one. And then arm this one at this point for voiceover. And now comes. Take our Tessa power strips, stick them to the back in a position that'll make it easy. And it's just as easy as pushing on the panels. Easy game. Tessa power strips. Ooh, let me redo that. Hey, we got Lauren the Short. Appreciate the raid. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? Thank you for bringing your community by. I see some turtles in here.
We see the turtles.
It's a pleasure to meet you. What are you up to? I'm DeejayKnight, full-time space and sci-fi streamer. We're currently rocking out with something that we don't normally do. It's a late stream. We're hopefully almost done editing up a video that we're going to be posting to the Clock app here very shortly, and possibly shorts. Hopefully shorts. We'll see. What we talking about? We are editing a video that we're going to be posting on the. It's like I'm sponsored by Elgato. You'll probably see it on the screen here soon enough. So I wanted to make sure to post the video of what we're working on, because we just literally today mounted the Elgato wave panels. So if you want to see it, DeejayKnight here, and this month we're talking audio. I wanted to step my acoustics game up in my home studio, so Elgato sent me some wave panels. Now the installation is absolutely essential. You've got your frames, mounting, and clips. Check the instructions to make sure we're not doing anything wrong. Each one of these bags has 3 panel frames. So we snap them together. 6 of those makes 1. And the next step, say, to use the clips to connect those frames together. Appreciate it. Pour out our bag of clips, move them to the side, ignore the desk. Set those together, give it a nice click. Satisfying. And now comes the easy mount. So yeah, this is almost the end of it. So I was just trying to make sure that we finish it off strong, because if you see, there's not a whole lot left to do. There we go. So right now it's just about like finishing up this last little bit, finishing strong to get it knocked out. Appreciate you all coming in that turtle raid. If you've never been in before, again, I'm DeejayKnight, full-time space and sci-fi streamer. I need to put together like a welcome raider video, because I've always wanted to do it. What is free time? Never done it. So I should probably fix it. Probably. I do have ideas on how to get it done. What are they making? Let's see. Free time in the stream economy, it doesn't exist. But a man can hope. Hit the raid and run. Hey, you're good. Go do what you got to do. Appreciate you bringing community by. Hello. And again, DeejayKnight. Pleasure to meet you. All right, let's see what we got. Now, each one of these comes with Tessa power strips, so we can post a couple of those on each panel. And it's just as easy as pushing those on and we're good to go. Fully complete. That's the finished product. You're talking audio. So let's fast forward. Comes the easy mount. It got none of that audio. I'm mildly perturbed. Audio preferences, how dare you? How dare you? All right, let's double check. Hardware. Default output is chat. Input is the chat mic. Yes, that's exactly what it should be. Why did you not record anything? I'm mildly offended. You had one job. And now comes the easy mount. Now each one of these comes with Tesla power strips, so we place a couple of these on the back of each panel, mount them on the wall, and the phone literally just pops in. So if you need to add or move them, good to go. Either way, finished product. Done. So now each one of these comes with Tesla power strips, so we place a couple of these on the back of each panel, mount them on the wall, and the phone literally just pops in. So if you need to add or move them, good to go. Either way, finished product. DJ. So now we can just like snip some of this audio, like just there's a little bit of empty air right here that we can take out. It's like right here. I don't think any of this being removed is going to affect the finished product in a way that is like detrimental. So let's remove this and then screw this over. So let's see, need to add or move them, good to go. Either way, finished product. And we're done. Like, there's only a couple steps that I like to add to my videos so that we get some voice action or text. This is technically a lot of the time the longest part of the process of actually doing captions and like having it record, but I feel like most of the time when I do this, it's done well enough that it can kind of capture what I'm saying. DeejayKnight here, and this month we're talking audio. I wanted to step my acoustics game up in my home studio, so Elgato sent me some wave panels. Now the installation is absolutely a sense. You've got your frames, mounting, and clips. Check the instructions to make sure we're not doing anything wrong. Each one of these bags has 3 panel frames, so we snap them together. 6 of those makes 1. And the next steps say to use the clips to connect those frames together. So pour out our bag of clips, move them to the side, ignore the desk. Set those together, give it a nice click. Satisfying. And now comes the easy mount. Now each one of these comes with Tesla power strips, so we place a couple of these on the back of each panel, mount them on the wall, and the phone literally just pops in. So if you need to add or move them, good to go. Either way, finished product. Dunzo, dunzo. What up, Vende? Good to see you, fam. All right, so let's do this again. Let's just put the playhead there, so that way when we do this, it doesn't move everything in the way we don't need. Playing some Lethal Company, had to pop in and say what's good. Appreciate you, fam. I've heard nothing but good things about Lethal Company. I thought about getting into it. I bought it and installed it. I just haven't played it yet. All right, so transcript. Can we just delete all of these? Give me this. Retranscribe sequence. Done and done. All of it transcribed. 10:10 time with friends. Nice. I'm excited to just give it a try. And now we got music, so we can unite here. Wait a minute, what? Go to the beginning, we're fine. DeejayKnight here, and this month we're here and we're talking audio. DeejayKnight here, and this month we're how is home taking us there and not to the very beginning? What? DeejayKnight here, and this month we're talking audio.
I wanted to step my acoustics game up in my home studio, so Elgato sent me some wave panels. Now the wave panels.
This is the way.
Now the installation is absolutely
sci-fi, which is
frames.
part of the reason why I got it immediately.
Since you've got your frames, mounting, and clips, check the instructions to make sure we're not doing.
Check the instructions.
Instructions to make sure we're not doing anything wrong. Each one of these bags has
Appreciate that shout out, Graham. How you doing,
frames.
It's all coming together.
So we snap them together. Together. 6 of those makes 1. And the next step, say, to use the clips. And the next step, say, to use the clips to connect those frames together. So pour out our bag of clips.
Did SO break? SO? How come it didn't pop? Did what break? The shout out? Oh, that's the bot. I gotta redo the OAuth authentication so that it can recognize the bot exists. So pour out our bag of clips, move them to the side. Any more work for you? You're welcome. Oh no, it did that on its own. So pour out our bag of clips. Support our bag of clips, move them to the side, ignore the desk. Set those together, give it a nice click. Satisfying. And now comes the easy mount. Now each one of these comes with Tessa power strips, so power strip, so we place a couple of these on the back of each panel, mount them on the wall, and the phone literally just pops in. So if you need to add and the phone literally just pops in. Mount them on the wall. Ooh, mount panel, mount them on the wall. Yep, mount them on the wall, and the phone literally just pops in. So if you need to add or move them, good to go. Either way, finished product. Got them done. So now here's the fun part, right? Like, well, once we have that, like, we are literally on the downside. We'll be out of here in like 20 minutes, or we should be out of here in 20 minutes. So now we take this, because this is technically the longest part. So we create the captions from this, and then I like to use the format. No, the style is DJK captions lower because we don't want to have it at the top. We put the maximum length down to like a 20. Maximum duration 1.2. We click there to make sure it's there. Single lines, create them. And the reason this takes so long is because we got to make sure that we're in here. This Premiere crashes and you forgot to periodically save your project. Technically, we saved before we did this part. Before we did any of the captioning, we saved, so we're good. DeejayKnight here, in this month. DeejayKnight here. Alright, so DeejayKnight here, in this month we're talking audio. I wanted to step my acoustics game up in my home studio, so Elgato sent me some wave. So this is like the little thing. So I like the sum wave. So right here, I want that sum to be by itself. I want the wave panels to be together. So if we take that panels, and then we take the sum wave here, sum wave panels, and we extend this out to here.
some wave panels. Now the installation is how did I not read that last time? Now the installation is absolutely essential. You've got your frames, mounting, and clips. Check the instructions to make sure we're not doing anything wrong. Each one of these bags has 3 panel frames. That actually works. Did I spam save hotkey off in AF? I mean, to be fair, if you remember losing projects, yeah, you definitely want to do that. So we snap them together. 6 of those makes 1. Now this is one of my favorite things. Like, some of these are way too long, so then you delete it and you just get rid of the other one. And the next step, say, to use the clips to connect those frames together. So pour out our bag of clips, smooth. See that, like, this whole let's pour is too slow. Together. Take the comma off of together. And then let's pour together. So pour out our bag of clips. So this here. This over. This here. So it's probably about right here. So pour out our bag of clips. Now I'm gonna leave it as let's. So pour. No, it's pour. It's so. So pour. So pour out our bag of clips, move them to the side, ignore to the side. So pour out our bag of clips, move them to the side, ignore the desk. Ooh. Ignore clips, move them to the side, ignore the desk. Actually, we can just change that to ignore. To the side, ignore the desk. Actually, no. Set those together. Actually, just remove this whole thing. So just ignore the desk. Ignore the desk. Ignore the desk. Set those together, give it a nice click. Set those. I try to not put too many punctuation marks in these. A nice click. Give it a nice click. See, like that long silence right there. Satisfying. And now comes the easy mount. Now each one of these comes with Tessa power strips, so let's adjust that. Power strip. So each one of these comes with cut here, so this is width. And then we take this, take the Tessa, delete that line, stretch this one. So I feel like if I'm saying a company name, I want to make sure the whole company name is on the screen at once, if that makes sense. What's going on, Kobe? How you doing, fam? Comes with Tessa power strips, so we place a couple of these on the back of each panel, mount them on the wall, and the phone literally just pops in. So if you need to add or move them, good to go. Either way, finished product. Boom, 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 boom. And that's literally the vast majority of what I do for these. So all I need to do now is add one thing. I have a preset for captions lower. That's the pop up at the top. Where's the caption? I don't know if I even made a captions lower. So now you just the playhead home, stretch it out. Make sure we have the whole thing on. Just about to get in some video editing, good timing, nice. So we select everything. Move this back over here. Actually, this is the first thing I need to do. So we select all of this. If you notice, I have like multiple tracks up here. One reason is because the first time I saw somebody do this was a tutorial that I saw that kind of explained how to make this work the way that I'm making it work. They basically just duplicated all of these. And then with one selected, luckily that one's hidden so we don't see it at the same time. We can graphics and titles, upgrade caption to graphic. And now, DeejayKnight here in this month, that is something that we can keyframe. And therein lies the fun, because now that it's keyframeable, we can just like select all of it and then put in the DJK captions upper preset that I've made. DeejayKnight here in this month, we're talking. Now you see a little bit of audio on there, or a little bit of video, and a little bit of motion to it, just like it's a nice little step up. So for you who are on the clock, you can't see it. Absolutely a sense. You've got your frames, mounting, and clips. Check the instructions to make sure we're not doing anything wrong. Each one of these bags has 3 panel frames. So we snap them together. 6 of those makes 1. And the next step, say, to use the clips to connect those frames together. So pour out our bag of clips, move them to the side, ignore the desk. Set those together, give it a nice click. Satisfying. And now comes the easy mount. Now each one of these comes with Tessa power strips, so we place a couple of these on the back of each panel, mount them on the wall, and the foam literally just pops in. So if you need to add or move them, like Cheez-Its, yes. Either way, finished product. Cheez-Its are fantastic. DeejayKnight. It is such a simple product. I'm so glad that they're so simple to put together. Let's see. So we expand that out a little bit, and then we make sure we got the ad at the end. We do. We got the ad at the beginning. What am I looking for? Ooh, these. So like if we select these and then kind of move them just down so that they're not up there, we should be able to. Nah. So now I need to double check the effects for each of these. Let's see, central sound, dialogue. So now if we pause this, I want to make sure that it sounds right. DeejayKnight here in this month, we're talking audio. So like, not background voice. Actually, I don't want a vocal presence. Let's see how that sounds. I wanted to step my acoustics game up in my home studio, so Elgato sent me some wave panel. Let's reanalyze. Let's see. Did I make a preset for myself? I don't think I did. Shame. Shame. DeejayKnight here in this month, we're talking audio. I wanted to step my acoustics game up in my home studio, so Elgato sent me some wave. My acoustics game up in my home studio, so Elgato sent me some wave panels. My acoustics game up in my. Sounds weird with the vocal presence. Let's see, dynamics. Reanalyze. Let's see what that does. DeejayKnight here in this month, we're talking audio. I wanted to step my acoustics game up in my home studio, so Elgato sent me some wave panels. Now the installation is absolutely. All right, that's it. Just dynamics 3. So I wonder if we can copy this. Can we? Ooh, we can make a preset of this. DJK. Like. Yo. So now I can just select all these and then set these as dialogue, preset, DJK mic VO, and they're all good. Now the installation is absolutely a sense. You've got your frames, mounting, and clips, some wave panels. Now I do want to make sure that all the audio is the same level. So right now these are at, this one is at -15. Audio. I wanted to step my acoustics game up in my home studio, so Elgato sent me some wave. Yep, so that's -15. I'm gonna put this to -15, and I'm going to copy that volume and then paste it to the rest of these so I don't have to do too much else. Panels. Now the installation is absolutely essential. You've got your frames, mounting, and clips.
Do you like
Check
cheese
the instructions to make sure we're not doing anything wrong. Each one of these bags has 3 panel frames. So we snap them together. 6 of those makes 1. And the next step, say, to use the clips to connect those frames together. Actually, let me see if I can see about turning up some of the volumes of these, because right now they're at -45. Let's see about maybe -30. I feel like -30 might be too high, so like let's just see though. Pour in our bag of clips, move them to the side, ignore the desk. Actually, let's check the click. So we snap them together. So we snap them together. Oh, 35 is the sweet spot. That's it. Copy the volume, select all of these, paste. Audio. I wanted to step my acoustics game up in my home studio, so those we can put back to 45. So give me that volume. So up to here. Paste. And if I select one of these, it should say 45. Good. Audio. I wanted to step my acoustics game up in my home studio, so Elgato sent me some wave panels. Now the installation is absolutely essential. You've got your frames, mounting, and clips. Check the instructions to make sure we're not doing anything wrong. Each one of these bags has 3 panel frames. So we snap them together. 6 of those makes 1. And the next step, say, to use the clips to connect those frames together. Pour in our bag of clips, move them to the side, ignore the desk. Set those together, give it a nice click. Satisfying. And now comes the easy mount. Now each one of these comes with Tesla power strips, so we place a couple of these on the back of each panel, mount them on the wall, and the phone literally just pops in. So if you need to add or move them, good to go. Either way, finished product. So literally done here. Now I can just export this and we're finito. So save, export to a different folder because this is in 2310. We need to be 2311, and the next month is 2312. Select all the videos in here. Move them all to the assets folder. Noise. Sweet mercy. Now we can put this back on. Okay. Source in and out. Export. So now I just got to double check and make sure one thing happens. Because once it's done, I need to double check it and make sure that it actually plays in a loop. Dunzo. Pause that. Now we get to see the final project. The final product, you know. DeejayKnight here, and this month we're talking audio. I wanted to step my acoustics game up in my home studio, so Elgato sent me some wave panels. Now the installation is absolutely essential. You've got your frames, mounting, and clips. Check the instructions to make sure we're not doing anything wrong. Each one of these bags has 3 panel frames. So we snap them together. 6 of those makes 1. And the next step, say, to use the clips to connect those frames together. Pour out our bag of clips, move them to the side, ignore the desk. Set those together, give it a nice click. Satisfying. And now comes the easy mount. Now each one of these comes with Tessa power strips, so we place a couple of these on the back of each panel, mount them on the wall, and the phone literally just pops in. So if you need to add or move them, good to go. Either way, finished product. DeejayKnight here, and this month we're talking. And now I gotta double check to make sure that that's what I wanted to do. Like the ad should fade in here. Boom. DJ. Boom, boom, boom. Donezo. Now I'm good to go. I'm gonna be away from this computer when I post these online because, man, like, I've been in here long enough. Let's put the music back on. And I gotta say, appreciate you, fam. Thank you for coming to hang out with us. I'm just doing some late night edits. I'm just happy I got them done. This is not supposed to be a thing that you do last minute, but I'm silly because brain, I can't help the way my brain works, fam. I wish I could. There's nothing I can do about it. But I do work well under pressure, so there's that. We got that 60-second video done with having recorded it. I literally mounted the wave panels today because of this video. So there's that, which is nice. We're gonna be back tomorrow. Sadly, what I'm looking for, what's the word? Intergalactic Aerospace Expo is over for Star Citizen. So starting tomorrow, it should be a little bit. Job's done. Should be a little bit nicer on the servers. So let's go find out here how it's feeling. But right now, let me double check one thing. Sweet. A lot of the fam are on right now, so we are gonna show some love to some flagship fam. Hey. Show some love to the flagship fam. Yay. Show some love to the flagship fam. Alright, let's raid Smush. Because if it wasn't for this, we would have been on. Doing well. Manipulative about yourself, fam. You caught us right at the end of the stream. We show some love to Smashley. Alright, fam, I appreciate you. As always, your presence is a present. I appreciate the gift. Thank you for showing up at all, because nobody ever has to, fam. The only thing I could ever ask you to do is to be here. And again, IRL always comes first. There's never a thing where you should worry or concern yourself about doing anything, but you're here. And to me, that's what matters. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. Look forward to seeing you soon. In the meantime, let's go hang out with Smash, who's currently playing some Star Citizen. We'll probably be getting back in there soon. Hey, you take it easy as well. Manipulative, thanks for coming to hang out. Even if only brief, you were here, which means a ton to me. So I'm gonna shut my face. Let's go show some love to Smash. We'll be back tomorrow. I'm out.